Right, that should all be good. Looks good. Mission. Get that up. So many these audio levels to change. It's hard to say. Right, where were we? Oh, that's the one where that was before we jumped timelines, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. We want this one. I got confused. In the spacebar. Let's get these flashbacks to remind me what happened. Yeah, Ota tased us and then got himself killed. That's what happened last time. Freaking Ota. Alright, and then we leave. Oh, we saw Pewter as we left? Yay!
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Oh no.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
It was us the whole time.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't
Probably.
you say anything at Abyss?
Not allowed to.
The boss was there.
Why's my tracking all weird this morning?
I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
Oh, but did he do that in this timeline? I don't think he's done that in this timeline.
Alright, let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Because it was us.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why.
Or is it because it's him?
I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
Killers?
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Oh my god, not Rohan. He was such a nice guy.
They each had a role to play.
No. Killers, not killings. Killers is in the people doing the killing, Lurker.
The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Why is... I mean, there's like... Ah, god damn it. You hearing this? Where's Kagami when you need him? Damn it, Kagami. The one time I want you to be here and you're not here.
"18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge.
Maybe if he'd been a better Yakuza, he would have had more opportunities.
His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss. That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you. He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Goddamn science words.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Yay!
It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Murder.
It's always murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
This is true, at least it's not gambling. Gambling ruins lives. Murder just takes them.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
Falco.
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Well, that was super useful, thanks. Let's go speak to Mama. Gonna have no new information for us.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
Leave the bottle.
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
But first, let me look around the room. Ah, we're underneath the light again. We don't even have a mum. Oh, God. Definitely running out of descriptions now. If only we had brought music. We'll get back to her soon enough, don't worry.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case.
No. No way. Really?
Remember what I told you before?
No.
That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night.
Wait, Oda's involved? Why is Oda involved with the Kumakuras?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
How? Explain.
Have you heard the rumor?
No. And the girls. 8 years ago, So sold his land to the Kabasaki district for 30 billion yen. Chemical explosion, buys it all back. That didn't tell me nothing.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you.
I feel like this is just going to make it more complicated, but go on.
The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kabasaki.
Right, why are these separate questions? Come on.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki?
No, but I have now.
So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly.
So let's ruin it by building a casino.
But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE, and by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
Again.
This is just another rumor. The chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip. What were we talking about again?
How Oda is linked to Yakuza, come on.
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right.
Oh, damn it.
You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district? The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Okay, Mama. Okay.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Oh no, we came to see Hitomi. That was a bad idea. Gonna sit in silence, I guess. Great. Oh no? Okay. Get out of here. This is clearly the worst timeline. And it's so depressing we don't even get a joke about the refrigerator.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Iris.
This is where we have a conversation that doesn't go anywhere.
Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say.
Tased me.
I have no words.
Stupid kid.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together, whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day, she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but...
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Plot thickens.
Fuchu.
Prison?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Ooh, hang on. Go to the diner, why not? Oh no, not. Oh no, she's sad. Do you even get a meow? No. Don't even get to learn who the celebrity is this time? What is this? Oh, this is full of good information, this place.
This is your fault.
He tased me, fuck you.
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris, my boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't know how we can be at fault. We're the one who got tased. Go talk to the best character in the game, who's clearly here. Oh man, we left her alone for too long. She's sad now. Get to that in a second. be fair, she's had like 3 important people die, one after another. Poor kid. There's a small window. Can't even see the computer. This is terrible. Yeah, at least the neglecting roommate is still around. Let's go talk to her now. Ah, great.
Mizuki must know.
Damn it, Mizuki.
About Iris and Ota.
Of course.
Oh yeah, she was also friends with Oda. So I guess there's actually like 4 people she cares about who have died in like a week.
The news was distributed heavily across the internet, not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
No,
Are you okay?
that was a stupid question, Date.
Yeah.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
To get her a new metal pipe, that'll cheer her up. Oh, great. Boss isn't even here. Does this mean we're gonna get tased again?
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
Like, normally always here.
True. What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Hmm. Anything in the bags today? No. Not bad. There's less and less stuff. Getting disappointed. They should have spent all of the extra money and time to give everything a unique description every time you click on it throughout the entire game. Or maybe just not have things highlight green when they don't have anything new to say. Like the one time I don't click on something could be the one time it has something extra to say. Let's go with this one.
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
But it could have been.
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible. Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan. Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible. As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
Let's talk to number 89.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
This is definitely not gonna go wrong. Maybe Pewter won't betray us this time. Well, Boss isn't here, which means Boss is probably dead, which is bad for us. Means this guy's gonna maybe escape, I guess. Clearly on the bad timeline, guys. I've established that we are definitely on the bad timeline. It wasn't the 4 murders, it's the fact that Pewter's gonna betray us and the boss is missing again.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Guess we can't do much else.
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Stuff.
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me. A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner. Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember. That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who is it?
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right, but to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
Oh man, not another story.
It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
No.
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
Yay, story time.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice.
Justice.
Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Well.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer.
There was a choice.
Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Really? Or at least it was a
Falco
reasonable...
didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day. assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
Oh my god.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Ah, god damn it.
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
He has friends? Then what happened? Silence happened. Damn it, it's just getting good.
Was that the whole story?
Not gonna cooperate anymore.
Why did you stop? What's the connection between that and Shoko? You mentioned a detective.
Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else.
God
I'll give
damn
you
it.
half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Time to sink. Yay! This is definitely going to go horribly wrong, I can already tell.
number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Still only have 6
Yeah.
minutes anyway.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Because they had to. Probably. For plot reasons, that's why he's no longer handcuffed.
Sup?
No, not
So-
sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Then stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to?
Been here before. God damn it. It's better make sense after I finish this.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
The phone? Oh man, that's gonna suck. And we're locked in.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Okay.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Good question, I don't actually know.
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
A picture.
Just a picture.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry.
It's not even real blood.
And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable
I
with
feel like
that.
that's worse. Oh no, the phone.
A phone.
Let's hang up.
What the?
Oh no, we got shot.
I fainted.
Oh man, no! Not cool. Not cool.
It won't stop ringing.
Game's rigged. It's out to get me.
It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Might have to start over.
I guess it worked? There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor. It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something!
A cork?
Oh.
What is this substance? Green tea?
Green wine.
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
Oh, why is it giving
Agent
me...
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Can't do anything with this cork.
A book.
Tear! Rip and tear!
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It's what they did in the story.
It might. We're getting closer.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Sure, let's pick it up.
All right.
Hello?
Who is this?
Stop
What
calling. Ah. Come on. Not cool, man. Just gonna ignore the phone the whole time. That's terrible. Just wasted 2 whole minutes. We're gonna have
stopped.
to restart.
Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone. I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Don't wanna lose a whole bunch of time.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
Can I look at
It's
the
a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Take some time. Let's
Blow
go.
on it. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
Apparently that did something. Don't know what it did, but it did do something.
A book.
Tear!
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know.
Hopes and
Maybe you
dreams.
used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian. A book. I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Well, what's going on?
What is that?
Oh my god, it's that Rohan guy.
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Punch it. Or lemon juice. That's definitely what we're gonna do. Let's do that one. There's no lemons. No lemons.
Lemon? Lemon. Where are you, Lemon?
You usually get a lemon with an order of karage, right?
No lemon.
Before we think about squeezing some on there, shouldn't we take a bite first?
Oh, if only I had a lemon. If only I had a lemon. Ah!
Oh man, come on. Not cool.
I passed out.
Oh, we also could have ordered a lemon sour. That would have worked.
Why wouldn't I order something else entirely?
Oh, well, that works too.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
Well, damn now then. I assume poking it is the correct thing.
Leave it to me. With a target that large, this will be easy.
Oh, let's go by the window.
You really beat the shit out of that glass.
Now I know how birds feel.
I guess we'll close the curtains after we restart this sink. We'll start over because we can't recover from this point. Oh, come on, let me go to the frickin' picture. Why won't you let me click on it?
A picture.
No!
In, you
No!
say.
Ah, you...
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Freaking menu, man. Actually, no, let's just see what happens. Not deep enough, see?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listen to you.
Let's take
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Give me back those seconds. I want those seconds in my life back. Give them back.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Thinking keeping the 10 seconds might be more worth. We've still got quite a bit of time. Let's just stick our hand. It's only half a minute. Why did that add time? Save half our time. Ignore it. Just unplug the phone, that's what I would do. Like, who even uses a landline these days?
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A book. Ha! Number 8. A book.
I'm not making huge savings here, but ceiling fan as well, I guess.
It's a ceiling.
Is that like a...
Blow on it.
Close the curtain either. Nobody's home.
It left.
Alright, time to do this last mental lock. We can do this.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was... kinda cute.
Shut up, Date.
You are insane.
What? That's...
Hitomi! Rip up that book.
A book.
Ah, we're in a terrible situation here. We're gonna increase the time it takes to rip the book up.
What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
Definitely worth it.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Have a look at Hitomi.
It's Hitomi.
Let's talk to Hitomi. She ain't gonna respond.
Understood. Hey! Hitomi! Hitomi! No use.
Could you try it again, but more in a... fawning way?
I believe we should try something else.
But... fawning...
Let it go. It's Hitomi.
Everybody needs a hug. Give her a hug.
Well, I suppose I will try it.
There.
She's hard.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, nothing.
Okay.
A skull. I do not see the body.
Should always talk to skulls, guys. Always.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable being all bones?
He's the Lord of Darkness. His name is Murray.
Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. Say something! I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person. Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
It's within expected parameters.
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Never heard anyone say that before.
Have a book.
A book.
Tear the book up. It's the only way.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
All right. Guess it's nothing then.
What else is there? Oh, there's a thing. Eyeball.
What?
Oh.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
More green stuff. We should probably do the green stuff.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Nobody has boiled green juice
Yeah,
either.
like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Alright. Drink it all, Iba. Go on.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gag.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
I bet it tastes delicious. You even have a sense of
Iba?
taste?
Hey, Iba! Iba!
Snake!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
Oh no, we broke her.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
We broke her.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Flip the switch anyway.
This switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
Or just turn off your pain sensors.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Oh no,
Light is
turned the
turned
lamp
on.
green. God damn it.
What?
Who's that?
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
What do I do?
Lock the door. Oh no.
No! Stop!
No.
Stop right there!
Oh my god, it's boss. Why is it why is boss there? What is this? Oh, we did it. We had our time remaining. Yeah. But why is boss here? What is this? Boss is Yakuza?
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
What happened?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
Wait, what?
He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
What?
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing.
Oh.
So was missing his left eye.
Oh, great. So...
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
Well, clearly we have to kill Boss.
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea. Not here. Where is she? What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
Another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
Gotta check Mario. The answer is in Mario, clearly.
Hey, I know you're hiding something, Mario.
Tell me the truth, Mario. Tell me.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
You are. How can you trust this man? Look at his face.
I know. Boss must be radio controlled. She's a robot who was programmed to show up at Hitomi's house.
Date, calm down.
Bags.
Damn it, Boss. Hiding something from me. I could beat her over the head with that tombstone. Boss loves her wine. Maybe she got drunk and went to Hitomi's house for some reason.
That's terrible.
You sound drunk yourself.
Maybe she was a fisherman in a past life.
Why would that matter?
The hint is the Tanuki statue. It must be a cryptogram. Some kind of wordplay hint.
You think this is some kind of movie?
Well, what is the hint?
Maybe something is inside this shogi piece.
I looked with the X-ray mode, but did not discover anything.
Boss drinks her coffee black. It must be a symbol of her black heart.
You have cracked the case wide open.
Maybe this clock means something.
Like what? I would appreciate it if you exercised thought before opening your mouth.
Impossible, Iba. Impossible. Hack the computer, Iba.
Iba, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
Hacking failed. Oh, it's
Unlocked.
complete.
Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
If you are watching this, I am already dead.
That is...
Sosajima.
Well,
why? Why? Boss?
case remains unsolved, but I still had half a room to look through. A damn lock. I can split off here, or I can split off here. Find a different exit. Oh. Gotta remember how I did this one, I don't remember. Then we opened the doors, but we went over.
A CRT TV.
Oh no, this is the problem. Right, we don't wanna do either of those.
A double door.
Open the doors. Let's go.
It doesn't open. A double door.
My 3 seconds, I need them.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that! You're... A CRT TV.
Something else I can interact with? Something else with these doors at all?
A double door.
How do we get to the different path though?
A C...
Get that down to 15 seconds. How do I get it the other way then? Or did we give up on the other way? Is that what we did? My freebies.
A CR... Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object.
Oh, is there something in the corner? Hello.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
Okay, no, we have got that other way now. We have a ×2 on something, so we want to look at something innocuous. Like the door. Maybe the door won't take very long to interact
A
with.
double door. It doesn't open.
Saved ourselves some
A
time.
full body mirror.
Talk to the mirror. Go for it.
Iba, what are you doing in a place like this? I'm taking care of Date. He's so troublesome. Oh, I understand. He can't do anything without you. Yeah.
Cut it out!
I didn't actually get us anything, but that's fine. Have a look at the
A
gun.
revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
That is terrible gun safety. Let's do that.
It's dark.
Why not bring your face closer?
No, I cannot see anything. Oh, did you say something?
I didn't think you'd fall for that.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
I'm not sorry.
A revolver.
Shoot the gun. See what happens.
I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Pew pew. Nope.
As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
4 minutes.
Shut up, boss.
I see many objects in the room.
Investigate the TV.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might croak.
Was that supposed to be funny?
It was pretty hilarious, actually.
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf. Various things.
Oh god, it explodes.
What?
That was clearly a mistake.
The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
I feel like we're gonna run out of time. Reference book. Reference book.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Yay, butterflies. Rip it up.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
That's what she said. That was easier than you thought, I guess. What's next?
I suppose that is somewhat accurate,
The more you do, the less time you have.
but we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
Wait, what? I didn't use my timer on it? What do I use my timer on?
A retro TV. I cannot change the channel.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A retro TV.
I just hit it.
That child's voice is creepy.
And hearing that laugh in this situation?
It is unusual. Just a locker.
Can I open? Birds go flying at the speed of sound.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Gonna run
The
out
knife
of time
that
though.
flew out of the locker.
Tip. Push that in. Go.
Ah!
No.
It cannot be pushed in any further.
Oh,
The knife that flew out of...
right.
Like this?
Yes. Headshot.
What?
I only threw it lightly.
Now what do we do?
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Alright, last lock. We can do this. We've got like a minute left, but we can probably do this. Check out the oil drum, I guess.
An oil drum.
Take the oil drum. Let's go.
I don't think I can make...
Is it just heavy or is it built into the floor? What could be inside?
Unknown.
Well, that didn't work.
An oil drum.
Take the lid up. No. Can't take the lid off?
No
What is
use.
this?
I cannot...
Maybe we don't have to open it.
You have 1 minute left.
Get all that time back. Give me back all that time.
An oil...
Is there anything in there besides static?
Ugh. What does this mean?
Oh, we've got some bullets.
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
A revolver.
Oh, give me the...
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Poor cat. Poor cat. Well, still kind of messed up, man.
What happened during that Somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris, she must have met So Sajima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sajima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that?
Shut up, boss.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
We were silent. And brooding.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Let's go pick up Iris and get tased by Ota again.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What? Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Internet idols always have connections to politicians and things. That works. Hi, boss.
I'll leave Iris to you, Date.
How useful.
Is there something you want to ask me? You should be talking to Iris right now.
I think that's everything.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
What is that thing, Oda? Tell me.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her.
What is this guy trying to negotiate?
Criminal Procedure Law Number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest.
Goddamn piece of... This kid and his knowledge.
You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right?
Such a rules lawyer.
So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
I am the law. I can't violate the law. I am the law.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
Just gonna tase me again.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sink does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head?
Alright, let's just get this
Iris,
over with.
come with me.
Let's go get tased again.
We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Why does everybody hate us in this timeline?
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Actually, that's a lie. Mizuki likes us a little bit more in this timeline, but everybody else hates us. I can't see the autographs today. What is this? Why is the walk there? That seems suspicious.
Don't you have things to ask Ota? Hurry up.
What?
Why does that matter? Do you want me to leave? Didn't I tell you? Ask Ota about it.
Damn it, Iris, you're so cruel in this timeline.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
If it's to turn around, I'm gonna be really angry.
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
God damn it, Oda, you're gonna tase me again. Oh, never mind, it's the walk. Walk and roll. Well, at least Iba's still awake.
My head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Oh my god.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Ah, little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know. But afterward, he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You
Oh no.
witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, what? She can brainwash people?
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry?
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head.
How convenient.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Oh, we're back to this again.
Iris! No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Do we make it in time this time? No, I guess not.
That sick bastard!
That bear again. And is Oda gonna show up and stop it?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please let me make it in time.
Did we make it in time? Did we make it? Oh, we kind of make it in time. Cool. Oh no, Oda's been injured.
You okay?
Oh no.
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Damn kids.
Don't worry. Iris is alive.
Yeah, but take her off the ice cutting machine. Come on.
Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
Alright, I'm on it.
At least take her off the ice cutting table. Oda betrayed us, hit us with a wok, and then nearly got everybody killed again. So he did a good job.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Alright. I don't get any of this is important anymore.
You should ask Iba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it...
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her.
Oh, the poor guy.
She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you.
Well, if she wasn't furious, she'd be upset because everybody she knew was dead.
After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
It's
Kigami
still
found
ongoing,
anything?
but they haven't found anything of note yet.
Damn Kigami.
Date, Iba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues. So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story. Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iba.
Roger that.
Let's go do police stuff. But first, let's go to the Mizuki. She's gonna be super mad. She's either benching iron or she's gonna like hit us immediately. One of the two. Find out what she's doing.
Hey, Mizuki, could you take a break? I want to ask you something.
Oh look, she can't talk again, that's a shame. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to click on a bunch of stuff. Not allowed to do anything but click on Mizuki. Okay. Good chat, kid.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang, the Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one thinks you're attractive.
God damn it, kid.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
God damn it, Mizuki.
My girlfriend is a ninja. You know, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
This kid, man. This kid.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Shut up.
Weird videos.
Something about cuckoldry?
How?
No. Those are husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
To do £220. What is this?
"4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?"
Yeah.
I guess he did.
I would scold her every time.
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
Good news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
It's cold. I'm going to catch a cold over here.
What? Don't get it. Fun, Kevin.
Oh, I put the notice from your credit card company in there.
Why would you do this?
Hey, could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine?
Why?
Your old people smell is going to get all over them.
Wow, rude.
I mean, I do like older women.
Date, I don't think that is what she's talking about.
Okay.
Hey, Mizuki, could you get rid of the Cleone in there?
Aw, do I have to?
Yes.
Yes. If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100 in there.
It's not my fault they started breeding.
Alright.
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family. I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yup. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
I feel like that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds legit.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
Maybe. Maybe it was it's not. Maybe.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night.
Why were you up at 3 a.m., young lady? It's terrible.
Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Don't do it, Mizuki. It's a trick. He staged the whole thing. It's a trick.
Ota's out of intensive care. Iris is still... But I know she'll be okay. Iris's surgery will definitely be a success.
You stay positive, even if there's no reason to be. It's one of your good qualities, Date.
We stay positive. Have we been positive this whole game, guys?
What?
I believe it. Iris is going to be just fine.
Bye-bye. I must leave.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again?
Fine, you can come along. Come on.
I'm coming with you.
Come on, then.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
Ah, flashback time. Let's go.
Hey, what happened?
We're in different clothes. This is terrible.
Who did this to you?
Some kids at school, 5 or 6 of them, they said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me, and I got mad, and I told them to go away and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Let's go.
Why the shrine?
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
Oh, the motorbike's here today.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Terrible. Poor Mizuki. No wonder she's so weird. She picked it up from us.
Hey Date, what's this?
It's called a sacred straw rope. In kanji, it's written as pour and linking rope. That's because in ancient China, rope that had water poured on it was used as an amulet to protect from evil. Hey, you asked.
This girl, man. This girl.
Hey, Mizuki, do you have any fishing line and gum?
Hey everybody, there's a thief over here!
No stealing at that.
Hey Date, what's that?
It's a chozuya. This is where you wash your belly button in the sacred water before you visit the shrine.
Belly button?
Yes, absolutely. In Shinto, the belly button is said to be the dirtiest place. That is why, before praying, you have to cleanse yourself.
I see. My belly is holy. I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
Date, I wish you wouldn't lie to her while she's impressionable. Your story about the belly button, she trusts you, you know.
She'll catch on eventually.
What does it say?
When riding an elevator, mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything.
That's a lie. It does something.
That's what it says.
You're lying. Aren't you?
Let's get down to training.
Like, when you get into a fight, aim for the heart?
No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki.
Everything.
What do you mean?
If you are going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board.
Just a punching bag. Huh.
In a fight, you must first be victorious in your mind.
Like thinking I'm not gonna lose?
Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to a strip club.
God damn it, Date.
Before I go in, if I tell myself that they're all out of my league, then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door.
Yeah, I see. Actually, no. That's stupid.
You're stupid, Mizuki.
What? Why?
The best training you could ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body. And if you are always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move.
I get it. But you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight?
Do what I say, not what I do.
Hark. The blowing of the wind through the trees.
You can't just say something cool to avoid my question.
That wasn't very cool, though.
Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent?
I think he might be.
Don't get in a fight in the first place?
That is a respectable answer. But no, the way to win any fight is this.
The crane technique.
Hit them first, and hit them hard enough to finish them.
I kinda get it, but...
Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave. But thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but... Seriously, Date, are you like acting or something?
Not Date, Master. Anyway, practice these 4 truths, and you will get stronger.
This sounds like a scam.
Life is a scam.
Believe in me. If you do as I say, you'll be thanking me in time.
Are you sure?
No.
Right, how about we do a baseline test? Show me what you've got.
Huh? How?
Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that.
If you say so. I'll give it a shot.
He's gonna punch like right through a tree. Let's go.
First, close your eyes and concentrate.
Like this?
Exactly. Then, punch forward.
Hey!
What? Piss off.
Huh?
God damn it, this kid.
How is that?
Don't fight anybody, you'll kill them instantly.
You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak.
Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies?
No, I didn't do anything. There were a bunch of them. I didn't think I could.
I see. She doesn't know her own strength.
I suppose not.
Mizuki, let's just say I think you should be more confident in yourself.
Really?
But never ever strike your master. That is a must.
I will instantly be killed.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong you scare me sometimes.
Well then,
No, I can't take you with me.
why not?
You'll kill the Yakuza and then there'll be like so much paperwork to do.
Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger.
I mean, we did in the other timeline, just saying.
That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy.
Iris and Ota feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I'll let you know. When the time comes.
Really?
Yes,
Promise?
I promise. Let's go, Iba.
Where to?
Let's go to number 1.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
That wagon is stationary.
Can you please move the crane?
Date, please shut up.
Oh, stop.
It looks like that girl Reika from the cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
It looks nothing like her. Iba, what's in the box?
What's in the box, Iba?
It looks like a person.
What?
No, never mind. It's a silicone doll.
Oh, great.
In the shape of a woman.
Oh, I see.
Can't all have the same contents. What is this game?
Date, look! The School of Mullet!
I thought you liked insects, not fish.
And?
Aren't the fish so cute? This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on.
Don't leave your car on when you go into the store. Simple.
The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
I thought he had a car.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
Damn it, Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen. Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse. Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started. It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
I told you it does not.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Find nothing.
Some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Technology. Who knew?
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy. That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean.
I see. "3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here."
She didn't die this time though, so...
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
I don't think there's anything else in here. The only thing left. Kagami.
Good one, Date.
Have I asked you before?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. It's coming back to me. It has something to do with glass?
Where are you getting this from? I have a pretty unique name.
Kagami is not a unique name. What is it then? Changed it to
Do you
Jeff.
remember now?
Yeah, I think I've got it. It was 3 syllables. Something like... 6 letters long.
You remember all that, but not my name? You still don't know?
No, not yet, but I've almost got it. 3 syllables, 6 letters... Kodaka. Right?
Not even close.
Steven, that's what it is, Steven.
Do you want me to just tell you?
No, give me a hint.
It starts with Ka.
Hey.
Starts with Ka, 3 syllables, 6 letter.
You're making this sound like a riddle.
Is it... Kanaiza?
Yeah, sure, man. That's my name.
Kanaiza now. His name is now Kanaiza. Born between June and July 22nd. Nice. Kanaiza. Any clues, Kanaiza?
No, nothing so far. No, unfortunately, I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation.
Damn it, Ivor.
I will be sending it to the boss later.
Damn it.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame. Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
They were a go, you'd have to remember the name Date. Anyway. Go from here. Oh, there's a shadow. There's a shadow!
It's dark over there.
Is it of concern?
Yeah, but without some light, I can't...
I am perfect for times like this.
How dare you have a night vision mode? Kamehameha! What's this?
Huh, there's something there.
It's Tupperware?
You should go pick it up.
Tupperware.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate.
Oh.
You've been collecting them for 3 years.
Wait, we have?
Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki. But eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
Somewhere warmer.
I agree.
Let's go to the diner.
Who might you be?
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
We've met before, have
At
we not?
least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
I need answers. You should give me them. This timeline is terrible. It has no interaction stuff half the time. I want to go back to the other timeline that has more stuff to interact with. Yeah, well, like, Mizuki should just always be around and then she can comment on stuff and it'll be fine. When she's not here, that everything's like, eh.
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Yep, she's got memory problems.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
But she's got multiple personalities, one of the two.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
Kind of dream.
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal. crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. Ah, that's my Oda. He was so cute. I couldn't help it. Oh, this? This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father.
He's been dead for 6 years.
His name is Matsushita Takaro. He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
I was close. It was close.
What? What is going on here?
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on? Do you see it?
Why can I suddenly see her brain?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia?
I knew it.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district.
She can hack any computer system, Lurker. Iba just went in and got what she wanted to get. It's nothing about confidentiality. Iba's the law. She can do what she wants.
It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago.
Well, maybe there was a newspaper article, Lurker. Have you ever thought about that?
The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally,
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Oh no, that would just be like. I thought you were talking about the dad. But like you could abstract that information. She didn't say that she has it, that she possibly could have.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Ah, okay.
Well, is that all?
I have one more question.
I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Oh, I have a question. Come back.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
But I want to ask about the chocolate. God damn it. Thinking the chocolate would be the last thing to do, but I guess not. Damn it.
How did you get in?
The front door.
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
I am the law.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
What's up, B?
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Aiba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really?
How convenient.
That's too suspicious to ignore.
No?
It's this girl.
Cute.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
Did?
Did not.
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
He's an ASAP fan.
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
Well, that is strange. Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there?
Why do you think everybody's Reika, Ava?
That's a lantern. It doesn't look anything like her.
We could just push him into the bridge right now. Like, we could just do it. We could just push him in.
Look, Aiba. A giant salamander.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man.
No, into the pond.
Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
Here, sleeping, of course.
That sounds very convenient.
Why? What happened?
I mean, we could just push him off the bridge.
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book.
People don't read books.
I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it. I told you yesterday, my relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
I don't. Who is that?
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay, I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
He's ex-military.
Check his body.
Packing a grenade launcher. Oh, and he's got a
This
gun.
guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
Everybody loves politicians. Now, let's get out of here. Let's go to the hospital.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful.
But she does. Iris is missing an iris, guys.
They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
Let's have a look around. We haven't really had a chance to look through hospital rooms.
Peekaboo.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
Well, weird place to put a TV. That's a new person. I'll do the AC. Guess we'll have to talk to you. About you, Alab. Let's start with that one, shall we?
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
So, Sejima?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so. I am so thankful for Oda.
No, nobody should be thankful for Oda.
No, words don't even do it justice.
I like how everybody conveniently forgets. He tased us and hit us with a wok, took Iris and got them into the situation to begin with. Not a hero. He's a moron.
Oda saved Iris, didn't he?
No, he got her in trouble in the first place.
I heard the police talking about it.
If he hadn't hit us with the wok, this wouldn't have happened.
If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
If he didn't hit us with the wok, she wouldn't have even been in the warehouse. Come on.
I really don't even know what to say.
Don't give him credit.
It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Don't thank him. It's all his fault.
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice.
He's got a twisted sense of justice. What are you talking about?
Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man.
This 24-year-old man is a freaking genius, I guess.
He risked his own life to save someone else.
He knows exactly what buttons to press to get everybody to like him, apparently.
His mother must have raised him well. Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
Who is this person? I've never heard that name before in my life.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
Iris with an Iba. Pff, that sounds like a terrible
Sorry
idea.
for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go see Boss, who's clearly not in her office at this point because she's out murdering people.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
First, I must look at the dashboard.
These are tasty when they're golden brown.
I believe you're referring to hash browns.
Mirror, mirror in the car. Who is the most handsome policeman by far? Why, that is Mr. Date, of course.
Date, this is starting to concern me. You really should get some sleep.
Don't you tell me what to do, either.
Boxing gloves.
A boxer puts his boxing gloves in the glove box. Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sejima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah.
I'm pretty fun.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sejima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
And how did Boss get a hold of him and shoot him in the head if his security's that good, huh? And then get him into the mansion
trying to start
in a
trouble?
flower pot.
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
But like, it seems like you're not meant to have guns in Japan, so I would assume they're heavily armed. You know, it's like they have firearms, and there's more than one of them. Like that Yakuza gang who only has that one rifle.
Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume, but...
She might not remember.
Correct. There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
It has melted.
Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
I knew it.
What?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
I feel like that's actually 7-11, but you know.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Allow me to summarize.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night, and that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Oh god, no.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
We just left the hospital. Come on.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You idiot.
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
That's a shame.
I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
How unfortunate.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Drugs.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Date. When are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon.
You're not watching that tonight. Is it a bedside table when you move it away from the bed?
I suppose then it's just a table.
Hey, Date. I don't think I can sleep by myself tonight.
Good.
Will you sleep with me?
Why me?
Oh, then that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
Oh, is he... Oh, I don't even know anymore. Maybe he's got some brain damage from that loss of blood.
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In me?
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do. I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
To me, you're still little. If I did, I would have told you already. I'll leave this to you, Date.
God damn it. You're so useless, boss, sometimes. About the walk.
Oh yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you did get stabbed.
It's okay, but you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again.
Yes, you will. You're gonna stab me.
I swear on Ganesha.
Who?
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Who stabbed you? Was it the polar bear?
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Seems like a publicity stunt, I'm not gonna lie.
That's...
Gonna get stabbed again?
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still... Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
Tell me the truth, Oda. Tell me. I want this first.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
Oh god, he looks so scared.
What? Do you know something about it?
He hates that chocolate.
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
You mean after...
hitting you with the walk?
Yes.
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
What about your mom?
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
Yeah, I mean, if you hadn't hit us in the first place, none of this would have happened.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking, and that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I'd left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest. Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah.
Why did you hide that?
Because something happened after. This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
She stole his car?
Whoa! You surprised me!
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
I knew it, Iris is a murderer.
Anything for you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
What is going on here?
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while, and we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
A floral pattern knife, perhaps?
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
He's lying.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Got a knife.
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Damn kid.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
And he's gone.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
Sure you can.
But you can still get information inside his head.
Boss is ruthless, man. I don't want to sync with Oda. He's terrible. Can we not just say that we did?
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes.
That's too long to be inside
Please,
this kid's
do
head.
not go over it.
Won't be a problem. But are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
No, you won't.
But
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good enough for me.
Damn it, Pewter! Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
Polar bear. Oh no!
Iris is about to be...
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar! All calling on me to strike back against evil! Hold on, Tessa! I will save you! Yeah! I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan! Activate!
Alright, let's do this.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this. Ah! Ah!
Why do we have to save this guy?
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing.
What will I do?
Walk around it?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this. The door.
Why did they take so much time? Yeah, no, I'm doing nothing with that. That's gonna take far too long.
The ice on the floor is slick.
It's because I'm so small, is it? God damn it. Lie down. Lie down and admit defeat.
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the ice?
Iva, how hot are you?
Smoking.
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah!
Now we have to make a decision, I guess.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all! Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Hell is the glory of victory when it's at home.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Oh. Escort him to the green shelf or the red shelf? What happens if I do? I'm just gonna look at this plate.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it.
Breathe on it, let's go.
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
It's the A set symbol. Gonna transform, isn't it? She's got the floral knife.
Options! Tessa! If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's just destiny. No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
But it's impossible to make Oda look cool. He's such a dweeb. Do the forklift right away.
A wooden box.
Push it over to Ota.
That's not what I meant. I meant push it onto the forklift, god damn it.
It doesn't move.
What's in it?
A small wooden box?
Knew it should have just gone straight to the forklift.
A forklift.
Sorty. Whatever that is.
What? Sortie?
Fight it!
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed. All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Great, now use tackle attack.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Well, all that dramatics is just gone and
Did he really
wasted.
help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
How can we get him to stay? He's so lazy. How are we gonna get that to happen, huh? Go talk to him, I guess. What's up, Oda?
Ota is still down.
Oh, impossible amount of time. I've got some retries. I'm gonna do. Let's cheer him on.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa. Awaken the soul! There!
I knew it was his mum. I told you. I called this ages ago. And he's dead. Yay, good ending. And we have loads of time left.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be?
There's multiple reasons. I will lay them out for you in a second.
That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Alright, let's have a look at this all.
Okiura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family. And allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
Raised by dolphins. That sounds legitimate. I lost connection. No, there we go, we're back.
A video camera and laptop were discovered in the warehouse. Either could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history will be difficult. No fingerprints were picked up either. Odoroki Man Chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushida's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station. 2 cars were parked in front of the warehouse. One was the van owned by the Matsushita family. Ota's fingerprints were detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel. Iris's fingerprints were detected on the passenger seat. The other car was a station wagon. Yesterday at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station. It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning for stealing the car. He claims that while he was inside the Famisto, someone took off with the van, with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station wagon parked nearby to give pursuit. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle. Our investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m. The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's Somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always. Date." From this, we can conclude that the knife...
I know.
Take this.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Except for that she forgot she was your mum.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
The kitchen knife with a floral pattern. "Mom, I love you always" is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And? Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it.
And got stabbed.
Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris, because...
Seems to be unrelated, doesn't it? Okay. It's not that. It's not that. Well, by process of elimination, it's clearly got to have something to do with this. that as well, I guess.
The Matsushita's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Lies. Lies.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
Definitely the polar bear.
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone, right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Or would she?
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
Dun dun dun.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse and...
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
Can't see boss.
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Oh, okay, cool. So you don't have to actually like start up a stream and everything.
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all. I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true, I planned the whole thing. My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him. Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough. Well...
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
Yes! I stabbed him.
To save him, of course.
With the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me. And then it just...
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out, same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, They are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them. Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you
How
don't remember?
convenient.
Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him. Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
Why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer! I am!
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota...
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Oh god, we have to do another sync.
Date, sync with her.
This is gonna be messed up.
Computer, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Well...
What happened?
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Let's go to the diner then.
Computer, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
I'd feel bad for Pewter, but there was that one time where he tried to kill us, I'm pretty sure, so...
Hey! This is a hostile work environment!
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
The new Cyclops killer.
Impossible.
Why?
Meep.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
See, I told you.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes. But this is only a theory.
A game theory. A police theory.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
Yeah, okay, fine, a murder theory.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory.
A murder theory.
It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely.
Have you ran the numbers? Because you're an AI, you should probably run the numbers.
They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
But think of the
you must consider the
ratings.
mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
We'll play for another 30 minutes and then we'll call it a day. We're gonna get hit by another walk.
Ota?
Oh, he's crying.
Why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her!
He
Why?
said she was guilty. What could I do? Oh, he's pouting. I can't look up anymore, okay. Erica can see my foot. Look at that level of immersion right there.
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer!
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
So worried that my stomach is in knots. The surgery was successful, but they told me she isn't out of the ICU yet. Of course I am! That's my mom! What son wouldn't be worried about his mom? When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes, but as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying, so we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
Maybe.
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
You set yourself up, kid. This is why you don't hit policemen with woks and try and tase them.
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah, we're just barely outside of the restricted area, but because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day. And he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor, and we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt.
How'd you have money now?
There's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah. He had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer? Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes.
Just don't get it.
Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me! Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
What's that picture?
Looking at this photo reminds me, one time when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit.
Agreed.
But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
Sometimes.
At times. Aiba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
Date, look! A tonguefish on the ocean floor.
What's a tonguefish?
A flat fish, like the sole of a shoe.
You can see all the way down there?
Of course I can. My vision and my looks are my best qualities.
Iba, what's in this box?
Your favorite kind of reading material, and a lot of it.
Academic research papers on criminology?
Yes.
No, the kind that features gratuitous nudity.
Gonna make him excuse to grab the box.
Just like my you-know-what.
What is your you-know-what?
It could only be one thing.
Oh, your ego?
No, not my ego.
Hi, I'm Drum Imon.
We've had that joke like 4 times already.
You say strange things sometimes.
It was a Tetris joke there.
Iba, who drove the van here?
There are 2 possibilities, either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse, but that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course! A different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning. Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate?
Why is it at Lemniscate?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Guess we'll go to Lemniscate.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
What's in the plant?
Date, look! An antlion! Yay! Go, antlion!
They're always so happy with the insects.
Sofa King.
Don't.
Sofa King.
Oh, have you taken note of the painting? It is titled Lions Fishing. Carpe diem.
Changes every time, but the painting does not. I can talk to the receptionist. Sweet.
What? You're too far away. I can't hear you.
Did we even ask about Iris? Closer to the receptionist.
Oh, I can't believe Tessa became a victim too. It's like, seriously, can you not? What if I'm next? Freaks me out. Date, could you introduce me to some big, strong man who can protect me?
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine on your own.
No, I'll totally die.
Oh no.
A high stool. It's like a tall seat.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Ah, this is Magnus Spiel.
How do you know?
Featured, anyone can run a pyramid scheme.
Anyone can run a pyramid scheme.
I believe I'll purchase that on my way home.
What? You gotta come closer. I can't hear you. Well, what can I say, you know? The biz is harsh, schedules are tight. If we shut down for even a date, we'd throw everyone else's schedules off. So they want to avoid that, of course.
That was a short conversation.
Huh? I can't hear you.
Why do we keep, like, we should just stay closer until we finish asking you all the questions again. Come on.
Oh, you asked me out before, didn't you? But it's kind of complicated. I told you, I am reptilian.
It's fine.
But you were just joking, right?
No, I'm serious. I only eat vegetables.
Vegetarian.
I am fairly sure she means vegetarian.
There. Well, we've done everything.
I have just finished conveying my client from Temeke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby. I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
But where's that?
And why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Whoa, that's rude. Hang on a second. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Where's my...
Old hag.
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Report it?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi. I recall it was around 10 in the evening, near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van, so I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. "I have to buy something," she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Oto was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Oto was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view.
That's so like so.
We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out. and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kabasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow, but I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout. About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends.
Dividends is such a nice word.
The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
I told you it was So.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
He's part of a conspiracy theory.
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
Kindly, Mr. Taxi Driver.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
Oh no, the vase.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
Vase, right over here. It's gonna be full of his body parts.
Hey, Aiba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Humor me.
Oh, right.
Anything else? Is it literally just the they rendered this whole thing and it's like you can interact with this wall scroll, this table, this chair, and that's it. Alright.
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
If only we could have X-ray vision or something.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure...
Oh my god! Boss, what have you done?
Date, destroy the vase!
Got it.
How could you do this, boss? How? Ah, lovely. Lovely.
So Sajima?
That is the head of So Sajima.
The left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right. By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
So Sejima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
depressing. Boss.
Date, a call from Pewter.
Oh, it's Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter.
But we don't need it anymore.
But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found So Sejima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sejima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No. There's something I need to... If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah. We're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Date, a large-scale investigation of So Sejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sync into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Where am I?
Where is this? Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks... odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
We can only try.
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
Oh, there's 5? Okay. However, it is like... where are we? We're like 3 minutes to 2. I'm gonna call it for today. That's 4 hours more or less. So we'll pick this up again on Saturday. get a bit further. Let's have a quick look at the flowchart. Still got a couple of... Got at least 2 more routes to do. It's probably a few more. And then there's that locked one as well, actually, so it's more like 4. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. Should make some good progress on Saturday. And then... Monday, Tuesday, something like that. I don't know what we're doing next week. Next week I'm not at work, so we'll probably have a slightly more considerable schedule to go with. But I'll see you guys Saturday. Enjoy the rest of today and your week. We still haven't found the boobs ending. This is correct. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.